Hello, everybody.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
Back.
We are back.
We are back, ladies and gentlemen.
I gotta go out and hold up.
Come on. The lion. The lion. New man, so fine. Here comes you.
All right. I am Janae Strother.
I am Sean Spencer.
And this is Let's Talk Football.
Yeah.
Yo.
Let's go. Let's go, ladies and
Get on up in
gentlemen.
here. Let's go.
Woo! You know what time it is.
Let's go. Come on, your favorite
baby.
show. Let's go.
Ha! That time for that Let's Talk Football, ladies and gentlemen.
Woo.
Yeah.
Get on up in here. Come on, ladies and gentlemen. Come on. Y'all know what time it is. We see you getting on. Let's go. We
It's
got
that
another
Super Bowl
exciting week. We almost there, baby.
We almost there. Super Bowl week. Let's go.
Man. It's coming, Sean. I can feel the heat.
And probably one of the best ones we ever had. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna be
Come
beautiful.
on now.
It's gonna be beautiful, man. Get on up in here, y'all.
Let's go, people. Let's go.
You know you got your favorite two co-hosts,
Man,
getting ready to bring you the best show in Northern Virginia. Let's go. Get on up in here.
come on now. Come on.
Let's go. Come on.
Let's go. Get in here. I know Kat shared it. I know we've shared it. Hey, I put it on the page, so I'm gonna keep pushing that out.
All right, well, let's do this thing,
Let's do
Sean.
that.
Let's do this thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And you already know this is Let's Talk Football.
Yay!
The place where
Let's
you can come and talk about everything that you want to talk about as far as this beautiful game of football, man. Let's go. I am so excited, Sean. Let's get it.
Super Bowl week, baby. Super Bowl week. I love it. I love it. I just can't. I can't wait.
This is going to be a battle of all battles, man.
Right? Come on now.
I'm excited.
I'm hyped. This is
Nothing
the best
about
game.
These two teams don't tell me that this is not going to be a great team. A great game.
The best game on the best stage. This is what we want. Where else would you rather be?
Hey,
you know what I mean?
They just announced that Jasmine Sullivan's going to be doing the national anthem.
What?
Shout out
Miss
to
Lions
Jasmine
and
Sullivan
Tigers
getting that national anthem. That's going to be awesome. She's going to try to compete with Whitney. I don't know if she can compete with Whitney, but she may be close. She may be close.
It's Whitney, so I get it. Yo, all right, man. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. All right, so, hey, ladies and gentlemen, this is Let's Talk Football. You already know what it is. And first and foremost, we got to get into our birthdays. And first, hey, Jamel McKelvey, happy birthday to you.
Miss McKelvey.
Let's go. If y'all don't know, Miss McKelvey used to work with us at Mount Pleasant Christian Academy. She was a teacher for several years, diehard Steelers fan. Yeah. So shout out to you. Hope you have a great day. And it was a couple days ago. So, definitely happy birthday. And shout out to her husband, because her husband also has a podcast. He's a diehard Eagles fan.
Okay.
And, so we definitely got to link up on that for sure.
Absolutely.
You know? All right. And then the second person in there, got to show love to Roderick Taylor. Big
Taylor, man.
Yeah.
My man, a Saints fan.
Happy birthday. You know we love you, man. Oh, y'all don't know. We used to work with his wife. We taught his kids. Lil Rod, Kenny.
They
you know what I'm saying about Pleasant.
They Saints fans.
Right. Diehard Saints fan. But look, I got Kenny to come over to the lights. I got last year before the pandemic.
I heard they were looking for you too. I heard they were looking for you.
Right. After I got him tickets to the game, to like one of the preseason games a couple years ago, and he was like, "Oh my goodness!"
Oh,
I was like, "Teach him young, get him young."
That's what's up. Don't be trying to convert people over.
Oh yeah. All right.
Happy birthday, Rod.
hey, happy birthday to you, man. Hope everything went well. And also to today, February 1st. So first day of Black History Month.
Woo!
Definitely want to shout out all those who came before and all those like us that are making strides now to just make this world a better place. And I actually did put this in the notes. I thought about it today because I was like, I'm putting this jersey on. We're gonna have a little Black History moment. January 31st, 1988, 35 years ago yesterday, Doug Williams led the Washington Redskins to the Super Bowl. I had to bring it out. I had to. That. He was the first Black quarterback to lead his team to the Super Bowl.
Yes,
first
he was.
Black quarterback to win a Super Bowl in 1988. That's progress. I absolutely love it. But I was looking at it. Okay. I was looking back at it and some of the things that were going, because remember, 1988 that ain't that long ago when you really think about things.
Did they even keep him after that Super Bowl?
Huh? No. He lasted one more year and then he was gone. He was there for that moment. That's what it was. He was there for that moment. But when he was in the press conferences during Super Bowl week, and this is how crazy things were, during the press conference, some of the commentary, some of the people were asking him like random questions like, how long have you been a Black quarterback? And do you think that you being a quarterback has set back the movement? Or do you think of yourself as a Jackie Robinson and all this stuff? All these crazy comments. But the testament to him was how he answered. He said, Doug Williams did not come here as a Black quarterback. Doug Williams came here as a quarterback of the Washington Redskins. Okay. And he came here to take this team to beat the Denver Broncos in the Super Bowl. I came here to do a job, and Joe gave the Jack Kent Cook. Didn't bring a Black quarterback. They brought a quarterback.
Yes, they did. And he got it, and he won.
Hey, sometimes you got to just go with class, guys. You just got to have class. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Doug Williams.
That's a great Black History moment, man. That's a great Black History moment.
Had to. You already know it had to be a Redskin. We had to watch it.
I know. It'll be better next week, guys. It'll be better next week.
Right. All right, man. So let's go right ahead and get into it. Already know what it is. Sunday is the day we've all been waiting for. Super Sunday, ladies and gentlemen. Super Sunday. Let's go.
We are finally here. We are finally here. Oh, I can taste it, Sean. I can taste it.
This is what we've been waiting on, man. This is absolutely what we've been waiting on. The Super Bowl, like, ugh. But you know what, Janae, I cannot lie. It is bittersweet. It really is. Because however much I love the Super Bowl, that means there's one more week of football until next year.
Dun. Yes, Sean, you're right.
Right.
You are so right. That's the sad part, because we get so excited for the season, and then when you think about the Super Bowl, you realize it is the end.
Yep.
It is, but it's also the beginning to the future, because you got the draft.
Yes.
You got all the off-season stuff that begins to take place. They really don't try to do any distractions before the Super Bowl. So after the Super Bowl, you're going to see a lot more things happening.
Yep.
So I'm looking forward to a good off-season.
Yeah, I'm excited this year. I mean, we are definitely deep into this Let's Talk Football. As you might have seen, we got a couple spinoffs.
Yeah,
okay?
baby.
Let's go. We got Washington Weekly with Anton Benton and Abdul Lowe. We'll definitely get them on here. And we also have Let's Talk Football, the round table, all right, with Nick Rosario and Delilah Crespo. Yes, let's go. Hey, we trying to make big moves. We trying to do big things.
Loving it.
We got to. So, hey, people, right now we're going to start to get to that point where we're going to ask you to come in and make your picks. But before we do that, Janae, I gotta start off with this. We already know it's the Bucks and it's KC. But a lot of people are going to something different. A lot of people are saying it's two people going against each other. They're saying it's GOAT versus Baby GOAT. How you feel about that?
Man, I mean, I can't knock it from either one. We do have the GOAT.
Yep.
And Patrick Mahomes, he's getting ready to do a back-to-back Super Bowl. I have no problem with calling them Baby GOAT. It is hard to do back-to-back. That's why we don't like the other guy, because he just keeps going back.
Right.
he's in that mode that Kansas City can, like you said last week, can start to dominate, and this could be their thing. So definitely worthy of baby goat turn.
Oh yeah. Oh, definitely. Now I have to shout out Joey Harris because when we put up our little video on Let's Talk Football, he said that a baby goat, like an actual baby goat, is called a kid. So I don't know. It wasn't a slide. I looked it up. It's actually definitely the truth. And so I'm like, oh,
that is very true.
That's how Brady's looking at Mahomes. Like, let's go, kid.
Yeah, but the younger kid got better legs, got better, mobility. I mean, hey, Tom Brady is good, but remember, he's still not the Tom Brady of when he was fresh. Mahomes is fresh,
Right.
man. Mahomes
Right.
is fresh. So I don't know.
You're absolutely right. You're right. He is fresh. And I mean, honestly, and if you've seen this show, you know who I am. I'm Mr. Coming in hot. Okay. So both of these quarterbacks are doing just that. Okay. Mahomes, you've seen the kind of tear he's been on this last couple of years. But Brady switched to a new team, lit the NFC on fire, and now he's coming in. This is the first time that we're going to have two Super Bowl winning quarterbacks from each of the last two Super Bowls. Ooh. I mean, this is the epic matchup.
It's crazy now. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. Something just popped up on my timeline about like all of the previous Super Bowls in this past like 5 years. All of them had the Patriots. All of them. Yeah. They've been dominating. They've been dominating the league.
It's crazy. It's absolutely crazy because it's funny because you go back to last year, before we knew anything about this trade and how the pandemic, everything, it was just like, God, can we please get rid of Tom Brady and the Patriots?
Yes.
Please get him out of there. And then this happens. So it's kind of like, well,
Don't matter where he go, baby. Don't matter where he go.
He's that guy. He's that guy. Now, look, I have to ask this question. I have to, because this is an amazing matchup. We talked all year about Brady. We talked all year about Patrick Mahomes. But is this the best QB duel in Super Bowl history? I mean, and before you answer that, I'm going to throw up a couple that just to jog in memories of the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So we got Bradshaw Staubach.
Okay.
Super Bowl 10, Super Bowl 13. You got Montana versus Marino, Super Bowl 19. You got Aikman, Kelly, those 2 years, Super Bowl 27 and Super Bowl 28. Favre and Elway. Okay. Brady, Wilson. I put up a post today. You saw that for second and goal. And then Manning and Drew Brees. So, I mean, think about those. Those are killer, man. That's I just scratched the surface. There's a bunch. Like, I wouldn't put Brady in all those different years that he was in there.
I have to say yes, Sean. Yes, this is going to be the best quarterback duo we've ever seen.
Ooh.
I have to say yes. Both of these quarterbacks have Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Both of these quarterbacks are hot. They're consistent hot.
Yeah.
I mean, we've probably never seen it like this. Yes, there's been definitely good quarterbacks in each one, but not on this level. Not on back-to-back Super Bowl kind of contingencies and the Patriot level. I just don't know. I gotta say yes. I think this is absolutely going to be the best quarterback duo we've seen ever.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. Like I mean, I've seen, and I'm a Super Bowl guy. I love digging into that history. But I mean, to have both of these guys literally, one at his peak and one literally at that last stop of the mountain, like, I'm trying to get to your spot.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh yeah. I'm trying to get to your spot. I'm trying to take you down, and my team it can do it.
Right. Like, and got to shout out your boy. I think Romo is the one who's isn't he calling the game?
Yes, he is.
Yeah. So now he had an interview where he said that this game is monumental for Mahomes' career. If he doesn't beat Brady, then he'll always have that asterisk. Now, if he gets all these different victories, it don't really matter. But Romo was saying if he doesn't beat Brady, if he beats Brady, he can easily say he's the best, which I don't agree with. But he's saying that if he don't beat him, that's going to put an asterisk on his career. How you feel about that?
I don't know about that. I don't know if I can go that far.
Right.
I will say if he does beat him, he is in that conversation of right now being right now. The thing is, remember, guys, he's 43 years old. So it wouldn't surprise me that we're gonna say that somebody who's 22 is better than the 43. So
Right.
if he wins, then yeah, he's better than him right now. Not
Right.
better than Tom Brady's whole career, but we got to give him his props. If he goes to back-to-back Super Bowls and wins, he should be in the conversation.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't see how you can't put him in that conversation. You know, but hey, Delilah said, but it'll go down in history though. You're absolutely right. You're
Oh, big
absolutely right.
time, big time. And
You
then to
know,
shut it down, because remember, Buccaneers are hot and they got it because Tom Brady's with them. If he shuts it down, then we're also talking about Tom Brady not being able to do it, not being able to get that other ring without Belichick.
right.
So it
Right.
is going to be a conversation. It is definitely going to be a conversation.
Yeah. And see, that's the thing. And see, Brady has momentum and Brady has this bulletin board material, but you still got, like they said last week, Belichick's plotting. Belichick is still back there looking like, if you don't win, I still got the upper hand. I still got it. So, hey, they got these games that are up here. We ain't even ready for them. They playing chess. We playing checkers.
Exactly.
So,
Exactly.
And shout out to Leonard Fournette, man.
Yes.
Leonard Fournette got on here beginning of the season to the Buccaneers. They're going the distance. His senior year, Janae, you see that tweet?
Yes. Yes.
Let's go, man. His senior year, he tweeted out, his senior high school, I can't wait to play in the Super Bowl. Hey, sometimes you got to speak it into existence.
And it's happening.
Come on.
And all that smack that they were talking about him just being him, he's done. You know, the Jaguars got rid of him, and who's going to pick him up? And look at him now. Look at him now.
Right?
He's getting paper.
Right? I mean, come on. He making it happen. And hey, there you go. This is what you needed. And a lot of people
got the best situation. The best situation.
Right. And a lot of
remember, they had Sims, so they didn't need anybody else. But a double threat, yes. And Sims got hurt.
Right.
Fournette took over. What a beautiful situation.
And that's lovely. That's absolutely lovely, man. That he can come in, be ready for this situation. And honestly, I think he's gonna shine.
Oh, me too.
He's definitely gonna shine.
Oh, he's gonna shine. Oh, yes.
You know what I mean? So have to do it. So all right, Janae, you already know, like we discussed this last week, but let's put it out there right now. What are you calling? What are you picking? Let's go.
Can't hold out any longer, huh?
We gotta do it. Let's go.
All right. So I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I'm gonna do it, Sean.
What you got? What you got?
All right. I say that it's gonna be Kansas City 32. And I got the Bucks 24. That's what I'm going for, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm going for. Kansas City 32, Bucks 24. That's it. You got me?
No. It went blank. It went blank for a minute. You got to come back
Kansas
again.
City 32, Bucks 24.
Woo! KC 30. What? Okay. You know what?
I'm going against the GOAT.
You going against the GOAT?
I'm riding with Baby GOAT.
Let me see. I might have to. I
I'm
can't ride against
Baby GOAT.
I gotta go. You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta go GOAT. I gotta go GOAT. Look, we've talked about Kelsey. We've talked about Patrick Mahomes. We talked about Tyreek. But he's the GOAT. He's the GOAT for a reason. Okay? This man was down 28-3 and it brought them back. Okay? Come on. I cannot go against it. Like, oh my goodness gracious. He's the GOAT. Tom Brady.
What's your score?
I got Buccaneers 35. Okay. Kansas City Chiefs 31. Simple as that.
Woo!
Yep. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man,
All right,
y'all let us know what y'all feeling. Give us the scores of what y'all feel that it's gonna be. Because man, as you can see, me and Sean believe it's gonna be a high scoring game.
Now look, I sent y'all the link. So if you got the link, click on it and get on in there now. I'm gonna send it out again so people are able to do it.
Absolutely, so you can get on up in here.
Yo, Jovan's about to come in here and give us his pick.
Let's go.
Yeah. Pastor Anderson.
Let's go, Pastor Anderson.
What's up now?
Praise the Lord. First of all, praise the Lord. How you doing? All right. I'm supposed to give you my pick.
Yeah, give me your pick right now, Pastor.
Well, before I give you my pick, I got to say this. The Bible shows a story of David and Goliath.
Talk to me. I hear you.
And I believe that Kansas City represents David. And Tampa Bay, that's Goliath. And I remember in the word it says that David took a rock, right? And he hit him with a rock and knocked down the giant. You see, Tom Brady.
Come on
he needs
now.
to go.
Okay.
I'm tired of him.
What's the score? What's the score you got? I believe.
What's the score? Listen, I don't want to score at all. How about that?
Oh,
if it was up to me,
it's like that.
It's like that.
Ooh, woof, woof.
Take my mask off for this one. It's like that.
Right.
It's like that. Okay. So you call what you think?
Well, what I say, I'm probably saying 27-14.
Okay.
Oh, I like that.
Okay, because Kansas City has nothing to lose, so they're gonna give it all. Tampa Bay got a whole lot to lose.
Amen. You're right.
You got Gronk out here faking practices, saying sprinting and stuff like that, but he just changing his shirt every 5 seconds and stuff like that. He gonna wish he didn't do that.
Right. You're right.
All right. Yeah. So listen. So that's all I have to say about that.
Yo, look, we gonna bring you back in here later for Does That Make Me Crazy? Because I know you got to preach something to us.
I have a couple words.
Oh, Lord.
All right, brother. Thank you, sir.
Yes.
All right, yo. Next, we're gonna bring in Delilah.
Hey.
What's up?
What's up?
Let's go. So who you got? Who you picking?
Okay, listen, I get what he's saying about David and Goliath. Like, I get what he's saying. But at the end of the day, I feel like everything is riding on Brady, right? Like, he has to deliver. One, he already did, right? He made it to the playoffs in a wild card spot. Everybody didn't think he was gonna make it, right? They were laughing at him the first couple of weeks. Remember, everybody was cracking jokes, and look who's laughing now, right? As soon as he made it to the playoffs, I was telling people, be careful.
Wait. Do you think that the lacking fact that Washington did not have a quarterback played to the fact that he got that game? Because it was a very good game until they pulled away in the second half. But
yeah, because think about it. Listen,
didn't have a team.
They lost to the Bears, and that ain't saying much, right? Like, and I'm saying that as a Bears fan, right? But as soon as he got the kinks out the way, he started connecting with who he needed to, right?
Yeah,
he didn't know the guys yet, right? Practice isn't the same, preseason isn't the same, right? We know that.
Yeah.
As soon as he worked out who his go-to guys were, that's it, right? It was out the gates. That's
Very
it.
True. Very true.
So, and then he started winning, and he made it to the playoffs on a different team on his first season. Okay. And as soon as he made it to playoffs, I told people, be careful. You guys messed up. Y'all should have knocked him out. Everybody should have just stopped him before he made it to the playoffs. When he ended up playing the Packers, I said, listen, I again, as a Bears fan, I do know football. Aaron Rodgers is great. Yes, of course. No one's going to dispute that. I don't know anybody who will. Just a bunch of haters, right? But I knew that
you had that feeling.
That Brady was going to take it. I said, there's no way, because, again, he has more to prove. And what happened? He took that game. Now, and when you look back at the videos, you realize that they weren't calling for either side. They just wanted Aaron and Brady to just figure it out, right? Yes. They were like, whatever. They didn't call anything. They were like, hey, we ain't calling nothing, right? And then finally, where is he now? right? He's in the Super Bowl on the NFC side.
Yeah.
On the NFC side, like what's so funny?
He went over and dominated the other conference.
He went other conference, and home field advantage.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have fans, obviously at like tiny capacity because it's a 66,000, I think, seat, and it's only like 22,000 people are gonna be allowed in there.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have screaming fans, and so I'm gonna give it to the GOAT.
Okay.
And I'm not even a Brady fan. People know me for years. They know I'm not, but it just comes down to football, right?
You can feel it.
And so, and if I'm wrong, hey, kudos to you, baby GOAT.
Right.
I'm not gonna be mad, but I'm thinking it's the GOAT, and I see it 35-38, so by a field goal.
35,
Nice.
38. I like
38.
that.
All right. Thank you, Delilah.
High scoring game from these two guys.
High scoring game. I love it.
Hey, shout out to Delilah. Shout out to Delilah, who is one of the hosts of Let's Talk Football, the Round Table.
Yes.
Let's go, Delilah. So yes, thank you so much. Thank you so
problem.
much.
Thank you so much.
All right, we're gonna bring Brandon in here. You already know we're gonna keep it moving.
Let's do
Brandon,
it.
what up, baby?
Yo,
What's going on, man? What you
nothing.
thinking?
Y'all
How you
tell me
feeling?
what's going on.
Hey,
We're trying to figure out what you think. What's the score going to be, Brandon? What is your mindset for this weekend?
It's
It's
going to
tough.
be too
It's
close to
tough.
call. Like in the words of JR, it's going to be a slobberknocker.
come
It's going to be a
on
slobberknocker.
now.
It's going to be some slingshots thrown all across the field. But I think I'm going to go with the future.
Ooh,
Woo!
baby.
I'm
Baby
gonna go with
goat.
the future. I mean, Brady's already secured his status and his place. He definitely proved his point this year that he can do without Belichick.
Absolutely.
He can take any team that he wants to the big game.
Yep.
But I think it's also going to depend on his other teammates on whether they want it bad as him or not.
Yep.
Very true.
And it's just going to depend on which squad is going to be more of championship caliber. Mahomes, I mean, he's already got that laser vision.
Yeah.
He already got the squad that he needs to produce. And like I said, it ain't going to be as easy. It's not going to be pretty, but it's going to be entertaining to watch. So I'm going to say probably, I say about 41. The Chiefs, and Lord, probably about 35-36 to the Bucks. That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I think it's going to
Okay,
possibly go
baby.
down to defense.
I like that.
Which defense going to show up at the end?
Yep.
I mean, it's going to have a whole lot of elements involved, but
Very true. Because Kansas City defense is suspect.
Kansas City defense is suspect, but I'm telling you what. But that has been a part of their sustainability throughout this season.
That's true. They've been making it work.
Yep.
That when it matters the most, they know how to come through. I think the Chiefs are going to be the first back-to-back Super Bowl champions since who did it last?
The Patriots, right?
Yeah, Patriots.
Woo.
He's going for baby go.
And I can't stand.
Hey, look,
Brady.
I can't argue with
I got respect for the guy. I can't stand him, but I got respect him, and he looks a little bit better now that he is not in a Patriots jersey and stuff like that.
There you go.
Yo, thank you, Brandon. Thank you for that. We needed that.
I liked it. Yeah, appreciate that.
I'm going against the grain. I'm pulling a Janae card.
I'm riding with you, baby. I gotta go against the GOAT, man. I gotta go against the GOAT.
Hold up. Does that make you crazy? Hold on now.
Yeah,
there we go. All right, man. Appreciate it, man.
All right,
thanks, Brandon.
All right, we got one more. My boy Abs. Can't see your face, bro. There you go. There you go.
Okay, trying to show some body. Okay.
So that
didn't know what kind of show you was gonna get, lady.
Let's go.
Come on, lady.
So I'm good. I ain't even tripping off nobody. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even do my hair yet, so I'm comfortable right now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
So, few things. Tampa Bay got a good defense, so we got to factor that in, right?
Yeah.
And we got to factor in the potent offense on Kansas City. So to me, I just got to go with Mahomes, man. You know what I'm saying? My man, he barely does any turnovers, and the only way this game is going to go Tampa Bay's way, my opinion, is if they create turnovers. And it's, to me, I don't think it's going to happen. I mean, they're top. They were top 5. Tampa Bay's top 5 in sacks. I just don't think. But Mahomes go from one side to the other and to the other, then throw it 70 yards down the field. Y'all ain't doing it. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. So,
that is very true.
So my guess is it's going to be a blowout. It's not even going to be close.
Woo.
Not going to be close.
Woo.
I say they take them by 2 touchdowns. Boom. I just said it.
Wow.
I think we listened to this. That made me crazy last week.
I said it.
Oh, let's go.
No one, okay, so everybody's talking about how the GOAT is and everybody like that, but no one's talking about how he's missing a step. Like in that game with New Orleans, how many interceptions did he have? Come on, bro.
That ain't gonna be able to fly with other teams, baby. That ain't gonna be able to fly with Kansas City.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like he said he had a worse, like he just threw interceptions. It's not gonna happen, bro. It's not. He looks slower. So,
like, you know, he could get me in the
look, he never was that fast.
I mean, but like he has a good support system, and like I mean, everyone talks about just the quarterback, but that team is really good. It was really good without him. I mean, they would have made the playoffs last year if Jameis didn't throw 30 interceptions.
Yeah,
come on, no one talks about that.
Thank you.
So blowout, 2 touchdowns. So 31-17.
Let's go.
Okay. I can see that.
I love it. I love it.
Yo, hey, I got
my baby girl in the back too. Give her.
I see. Hey, hello.
Say hi.
Hey.
You ain't worried about me, Daddy. Turn on the TV.
Hi.
Hi.
My son too.
Hi, what up, man? Yo, I gotta take this moment to shout out my man Abdul, man. We got our show coming out Wednesday nights.
Watch us Wednesday.
Washington football.
Washington
Weekly,
football team. There we
yes,
go,
sir.
baby.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
We had
Thanks
to
for
start
having
a
me,
podcast
guys.
with some true fans because there ain't too many Washington fans for real.
Exactly.
We're gonna bring you in too, okay? We're gonna
I'm
help you
coming.
too.
Oh, I'm coming. Oh, I can't wait to make some guest appearances on the show, baby.
I love it. Bring it.
Yes. All right, man. We'll see you.
Much, my man.
All right. Thanks for having me, guys. Be blessed.
Thank you.
Appreciate
You too.
Yeah.
Man, I tell you, man.
Let's
this
go.
Is freaking awesome.
Let's go. All right, yo. So we got room for one more before our special guest.
Let's do it.
We're gonna get John Lenny in here and give him an opportunity.
Let's go, John.
What's
Lenny.
up, John?
Lenny.
How's it going?
Good, man. How you doing, buddy?
John,
Wow,
what's up, man?
It's been so long since I've seen you guys.
I
Right?
know, man. All right, John, what you think, baby? Who's gonna win it?
So I know this is contrarian, but I said this in the preseason, and I put it in the group chat too. I still think it's Tampa Bay.
Woo!
Oh,
I still think it's them.
Let's go, John.
Yeah.
What's the score?
Let's. Oh crap! I think I wrote it down. Sorry, 1 second.
No, you're good.
So I have it at 37-33.
Woo! Okay.
I like that.
I like
that.
I like those scores. High scoring game.
I think it's a little odd, but I mean, sometimes there is like a safety, you know, like occasionally. So
exactly.
It happens.
Exactly.
I expect some craziness to happen during the Super Bowl. I expect it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Hey, John, appreciate that, man.
I appreciate it.
I don't know what the
man.
over-under is, but I'm almost certain it's going to be the over. I don't think we're going to see a defensive showdown.
Okay. Hey, I agree. I think
agree.
it's going to be a freaking offensive dominated game that we've just never seen before. By the first half, I feel like it's while John's on here, over under halftime, is there going to be more than 50 points by halftime combined?
No, under. I say under.
Under.
Ooh,
By halftime, under 50 points.
Under 50, yeah.
Okay,
like
let's
that.
see. We see
Mhm.
20 John Fett.
Because I have it at 70 for the whole game. So
Yeah.
Okay, 70 for the whole game. Hey,
yeah.
I can see that.
this is going to be crazy. I think so
can't
too.
wait.
It's going to be in that ballpark. I'm calling 70, 80. I don't know.
I can't
College
wait.
football numbers.
Yeah, right. And you never know. You never
Yeah.
know.
You
John,
already
thank
know.
you so much, man.
Yeah, thank you.
John.
Appreciate it.
Hey, man, that was freaking awesome, man. That's
Look
awesome.
at that. Look at that. So,
Hey,
yo,
we got a pretty even amount of people, though. That's freaking awesome. I mean, pretty even amount of groups. Bucks, Kansas City, it is like either or. You never know.
I love that. I like that. And you know what? And honestly, I can't really disagree with anybody on this one. I can see a major points for KC, but I can also see major for
Everybody
Tampa.
made great points. Great points.
Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're going on to topic number 2. And like I said before, we're having my buddy on, a special guest. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead. Give me 1 second. Bring him in. Eddie.
Gotta shout out Eddie Hubbard, man. Yo, shout you out. Happy birthday. Die-hard Eagles fan. Eddie is a solid dude. Definitely cool dude. A father. And he's got his own business, man. He's working out of Zell's Kitchen. He delivers. You know what I mean? I'm talking pulled pork sandwiches, rib platter, tacos. I haven't had the pleasure of tasting it, but I seen it on Facebook. Everybody is loving it. Definitely Zell's Kitchen, man. So shout out to you, Eddie.
Yeah.
Let's go!
What up, Eddie?
What up, guys? How you guys doing tonight?
Man, what's up?
Oh, we doing real
What's
good.
up? Thank you. I appreciate you guys having me on. It's a pleasure to be here.
Absolutely.
And look, I see what you got on your chest. I see what's
Oh,
there.
little birthday attire. I knew this was an
Oh, yeah.
NFC East show, so I had to make sure I brought my team out.
Woo! You like this sandwich
man.
today?
I
You like this
it when
sandwich?
we got a combination of green and burgundy together. I think that makes brown or something. I don't want it.
Hey, Janae, I have a topic that we no longer have to debate: Wentz versus Dak Prescott.
Okay, why are we no longer debating it?
I mean, Wentz might not even have a starting job next year.
Hey, I was just hoping you was gonna go the right way, because if you was gonna talk about my boy's leg, miracles has happened with my boy's leg.
Oh, nah. I would never do that. I would never do that. Carson hurt his leg. I didn't want nobody to talk about his leg. That's my quarterback now.
That's what I'm talking about. Hey, it ain't over until the doctor says it's over.
Right.
I can't wait for him to come back, because we need him.
As an Eagles fan, I hope Dak makes a 100% recovery and bounces back. The league needs him.
Yes, exactly. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. How do you feel, though, man? You guys are in a crazy position. You got rid of your coach?
My coach got fired because he doesn't get along with the quarterback, and we don't even know if the quarterback's going to be there next year. So it's like a mess up there in Philly right now. I don't know what's going on.
I understand how you get somebody a Super Bowl 3 years ago, and then you just...
And then he's gone.
You know how hard it is to get a Super Bowl? Jason Garrett played with us 10 years.
Yeah.
No Super Bowl.
I know. It's unfortunate. I don't think they went into the offseason intending to fire Doug, but I think he wanted to promote some of the coaches in-house, and they wanted him to bring in outside coaches, some outside minds, and he didn't want to do that. And I think that caused a separation. The Eagles' offense has been a little stagnant over the last couple of years, and I think that they want to. We have had a lot of injuries, but I mean Dallas has a lot of injuries too, and you guys are still able to put up points, right?
Yeah.
So I think, I mean, I just think that they saw a lot of innovation going on around the rest of the league, and they want to keep up. Howie and Jeffrey. They always want to keep up with the Joneses, and I think I think the lack of innovation in Doug's offense really hurt him. He wanted to promote. Yeah, he wanted to promote the QB coach to the offensive coordinator, and they wanted a totally different mind in there.
Yeah.
And I think that was the straw. He wanted to make his own decisions on the coaches, and they want to help make this. Well, after Chip Kelly destroyed our franchise, they kind of want to. They want to put their hand.
You heard it here first. How the Philly fans feel about Chip Kelly.
Hey, if you know anything about Philly, you know we give it to you straight, man. No cut cards. So that's what happened. No chaser. You know, Chip, he like dropped a bomb on our franchise, and I think Jeffrey is scarred from that. So he wants to have people in there that will allow him to kind of have control over some of the decisions. Even the new coach, when he did his press conference, he said that Howie Roseman has control of the 53-man roster, and he thinks he has control of the 47. That's the day of roster. Yeah. So I don't know what's going on over there.
I saw that too. I did see that.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on over there. Hopefully they can figure it out. And I don't know if you guys saw this, but the QB coach that they hired has known Jalen Hurts since he was 4 years old, played football for Jalen Hurts' dad.
Wow.
So if I'm Carson Wentz,
relationship already.
Yeah, man. If I'm Carson Wentz, I'm kind of seeing the writing on the wall. There's going to be a full QB competition at camp next summer. This is going to show us where Carson's heart is.
Yeah.
As you know, Sean played football with me, and you can't be. There's no quit, and there's always competition. There's no spot guaranteed.
Absolutely.
So if I was Carson,
will this humble Wentz? Because we've heard a lot of rumors where he doesn't listen, and which is why when these other quarterbacks come in, it works because they listen, they get in the game, and they do what they're supposed to do. Is it gonna give him that boost? Because right now it's kind of looking like maybe it was true.
I think it's 100% true. These stories have been coming out since Frank Reich left in 2018.
Yes.
He first said an article came out where he said that Carson was stubborn. He didn't want to listen, blah, blah, blah. So now we are 2021 going into the 21 season, and it's the same story. It's the same thing that the rat Alshon said when he came out with his story. We all know it was Alshon Jeffrey with that anonymous Josina Anderson story.
Oh yes, absolutely.
It sounded like Alshon. It sounded like exactly how he talks. So, but I think if Carson's anything like the rest of us, it should humble him. It should make him take a step back and say, you know what?
Big time,
right? Let me regroup and go out and prove myself. Because at the end of the day, he ain't did nothing. What has he made? One Pro Bowl? He's won no playoff game.
Now somebody else come in, take his spot, and take off.
Right. So I think he's a product of somebody that's been coddled pretty much most of his life. Even though he didn't go to a D1 top-notch school, I'm sure he was still treated like a superstar through high school and through his career at North Dakota State. So I think
he did so well his first season. The first season he actually did really well.
Yeah.
Until he got hurt. Y'all were pounding it his first season.
When 2017, the year we went to the Super Bowl, when he should have won an MVP, I thought we had the next one. I thought he was the next Brady.
I did too.
And it all came crashing down. That I can't even describe to you guys the feeling I had when he got hurt in that Rams game. It was like, I thought it was all done. That was it. It was over. My dreams of winning the Super Bowl were done.
We had seen Foles before. We seen what Foles was doing before.
Yeah, we know what Foles is.
And we're like, no way.
No way.
Yo, and look, we got video from one of our shows we did in 2017, the years they won it, where we got video right after that game. We did a show, and Janae and I were like, well, there he goes, the Eagles. Like, we were totally like, they're done. That's it. You know?
Nobody would have predicted Foles was going to come in and win every game after that. Nobody.
No way. That year to me, I don't know. It was almost like intervention came in and made that happen.
Yeah.
That was, I mean, you could have never predicted that. I told my family after that Super Bowl, Nick Foles will never play a game like that again in his life.
Never.
Nick Foles, he'll never have it. That Minnesota Vikings game was probably the best quarterback game I've seen in a long time.
Oh,
if you rewatch that game,
absolutely. That was the game that got him when they started talking about the statue in front of the daggone field because that game was crazy.
Yes. Yep. Yeah. So hopefully we can at least return to some type of level of respectability in the next couple of years. It's going to take a little bit. New coach, we're $60 million over the salary cap, so we're going to do a lot of regrouping. I think we're going to have to cut. We're going to end up cutting a lot of our older players that have been there with us for a long time. They're going to have to go. So it's a rebuild season for us coming up.
So who you calling? Who's going to be the quarterback?
I think Jalen Hurts might end up being the quarterback.
Ooh!
Let's hope so.
So, what do I want? I want Carson Wentz to come back and be who we thought he was. Right? But all of this chatter that's been going on over the last month is starting to lead me to believe he doesn't even want to be there.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like.
If he don't want to be there, then it's over.
That's true.
He hasn't come out and spoken. He hasn't said anything. It's almost like he's afraid of the QB competition. He's flat out said, I mean, he hasn't said anything, but the reports that are coming out in Philly are he's not interested in the QB competition. Why wouldn't you? If I'm on a football team and the coach says, yo, I brought this guy in here, to push you, to take your job. You know what I'm going to say? Nah, this is my job. And I'm going to go out and fight for my job. I'm not going to quit.
Make me fight even harder.
Right? Yeah, I don't understand.
Oh, yeah, you
brought
him in? Oh, let me show you how much I'm better than him.
And you guys have to understand. Aaron Rodgers, case in point. And you guys, Joe Montana, Steve Young.
Exactly. Made him that much better.
Made him that much better. But you guys got to understand, like Carson they called him Ginger Jesus in Philly.
No, they did. Yeah.
They did. That's what they called him. He could do no wrong. He was. They loved him so much that McNabb was hating on him. You guys criticize me. Nobody criticizes Carson Wentz. Everything he does is perfect. He's so great. McNabb was mad.
Absolutely. McNabb would have never been able to get away with what Wentz got away with. Never.
Yeah.
Never. And you got to see, like, I have one of my best friends. She's an Eagles fan, and you saw the hypeness to where you became like a little weary of him, and to where you're like, get him the hell out of here. Like, you saw the phase in Philly fans where it was like they love this guy. To a couple years later, it was kind of like, no, not Doug Peterson, get rid of Wentz.
Right.
Yo, hey, Carson can't walk around outside right now up in Philly, man. He can't go outside. He can't go outside.
No, he don't got the same love in Philly no more. He don't got the same love in Philly no more.
Well, only because this is the reason. Because he hasn't come out and said anything.
Right. Right.
What we respect in Philly is we want you to stand up, be a man, say what you mean what you say.
Exactly.
We haven't heard a peep from the quarterback. Yeah. Nothing. Nobody knows how he feels. We lost our coach, and we don't even know if the quarterback's going to be there next year.
Yeah, it's so much uncertainty. You're right.
So much uncertainty, and I don't know. I don't know how if outsiders notice as much as us Philly fans notice. But when Jalen Hurts comes in the game, when Nick Foles comes in the game, the team plays different. Yeah. The teammates, they got a little pep in their step.
They look pumped up. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it's the backup quarterback theory. Everybody plays better as a backup. It's because they're hungry, and I think they just have a better rapport with these other quarterbacks.
Absolutely.
And that leads me to believe.
That we were talking about, oh, it could be the offensive line, it could be this, and it could be that. As soon as Hurts came in, none of those things were a factor.
Right.
He throwing darts.
Right.
We're like,
Right.
oh man, we feel so bad because the offensive line can't even throw the ball.
Now look.
Jalen
Now
had
look.
no problem throwing the ball.
Now look. While I have you on here, as a Washington fan, I have to say thank you for taking Mr. Hurts out the game and putting in Sudfeld so we can go to the playoffs. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that.
In
And
my
they don't
opinion,
like that.
that's what got Peterson fired. The team couldn't respect him after that. The team couldn't respect that man after he did that to Jalen Hurts. They wanted to win that game.
Yeah.
They did want to win that game, and I think that did have a part to do in the demise because the players started to turn on him.
We're NFL players. We want to go out on a high. We want to finish because we worked our butt off for you all year. This is the NFL. We don't give nobody nothing between a 6 and 9 spot. Ain't no difference between a 6 or a 9 spot.
And when you draft like Howie Roseman, it's a big difference.
Look, are you gonna do something with it?
No, they probably gonna trade back, knowing them.
Yeah.
Come on.
Trade with the Lions or something.
Yeah. They gonna trade back and draft somebody we never heard of from a Pac-12 school.
Yep.
Yeah.
Talk about this is the future and whatnot.
Yeah. Like Jalen Rieger was a diamond in the rough that we just didn't know about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, everybody was pissed because y'all had an opportunity against all those other players.
Justin Jeffries was right there. He went the next pick to Minnesota. I'm confused.
Right.
I watched the national championship game. Did Howie?
I mean, come on.
I mean, Jeffries balled out in that game.
Dominated. My opinion, we talked about it. I think he was definitely in contention for Rookie of the Year. Jeffries, monster.
Exactly.
Monster.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, think those last 2 games. That one game before that, he had 4 touchdowns in that game from Burrow and LSU.
They talk about giving Cousins more money, y'all. Cousins about to get more money.
Look, hold up, stop. We got the minute it goes to Cousins, things go south. We're not going there right now.
Hey, when he leaves y'all, he looks better. He's been in the playoffs ever since he got Shine.
Look, we ain't gonna do that today. We ain't gonna do that. Yo,
Eddie, man. I remember.
While we have you on here, we definitely want to give you an opportunity to talk about your business, man. Talk about all the great things you got going on, man. So, we're gonna give you the floor, man. Talk.
Yes.
Okay, so I am an entrepreneur by nature. So I have 2 businesses. My first business I have is a dog walking pet sitting company. It's called Prestigious Pets.
Nice.
My second business is called Zell's Kitchen. I named it after my cousin that was like my brother. He passed away. He's from Philly. He passed away. So what I decided to do was I decided to turn a negative into a positive.
Yes.
So that instead of whenever I think about my brother, I think, something negative. Now when I think of Azel and I think of Zell, I think of something positive and I carry him with me every day. And every taco I sell, he's right there with me in the kitchen, help pushing this thing go. So the concept, I actually came up with it during coronavirus, during the quarantine. I woke up one day and I had 80 emails in my Prestigious Pets account saying of canceled jobs. And what that made me realize is that I was getting into the world was not going to be the same. Things are going to change a little bit. And I needed to figure out a plan B just in case. And I really enjoy cooking. And a couple of my friends, we created a food group on Facebook called Nova Dad's Cooking.
Yep.
And there I displayed a lot of my dinners that I would make every week. I would make a new dinner from a different country. I called it Eddie Cooks the World. So I would fake travel around the world and make different dishes from other countries.
Yes.
What that did was it made people very interested in my food, and people started to ask me, "Hey, can I buy your food?" My intention was to kind of do what you guys are doing. I wanted to do a YouTube cooking show.
Yeah.
And somehow I got pulled in a totally different direction and I started selling food. So my first weekend of selling food. I did one order. My second weekend was July 4th, 4th of July weekend. I just put a tester out there. I said, let's see if I can actually sell food. That weekend, I sold 24 racks of ribs, 300 chicken wings. There was no looking back from there. But the funny thing is now my specialty is birria tacos, and it's like a new wave coming from the West Coast of these birria tacos. They're called the dippy tacos.
Okay. Oh my goodness! My wife wants to try those.
Yes,
We were just talking about those.
I make them. I don't know where you live, but I'm gonna have to get them to you at some point.
Yes.
But I started doing Taco Tuesdays to test it out to see if I could really do this. Now, keep in mind, we're talking about a short time period. Like I said, I sold my first thing of food last week of June. So now we're in September, and I kept telling my wife, "Oh, let me back up." I had a good friend of mine call me, and he said, "Hey, Eddie, people are tired of barbecue. Nobody wants a barbecue. Nobody wants to eat barbecue anymore. I think you should come up with something else." So I'm like, all right. So I went, did some research, and then I came up with these birria tacos. And I was walking around my house for 2 weeks, and every time I walk in the room and see my wife, I say, "Birria, birria." And she's like, "What are you talking about?" I said, "These tacos, babe, these tacos are going to change our lives." She didn't believe me. She kept telling me, "Get out of here, get out of here." Next thing I know, Taco Tuesday was coming. I sold 200 tacos on Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday.
200 tacos?
200 tacos on my first Taco Tuesday. And I said, "Oh, I like this."
Yeah.
So I kept doing it every week. Next thing you know, I was selling tacos every day. Next thing you know, I went from wanting to start a YouTube cooking channel to purchasing a food trailer. I just recently purchased. Thank you. I just recently purchased a 7x14 food concession trailer, fully loaded, brand new, everything new. Kitchen equipment trailers. They're building it from the ground up.
Okay.
And
let's go.
That's going to be my mobile restaurant. And I should have it in the beginning of March. And at that point, I'll be able to bring tacos to the masses. And I think that I got something special going on here. People drive from all over, hour and a half away just to come eat these tacos. DC, Bealton, Front Royal. They come and they eat the tacos in the parking lot. And to me, that's really saying something. That's special that people enjoy your food that much that they'll come and do that. So this is like a dream come true for me, really.
Oh man, that is awesome, man! What an awesome story.
We got people saying you delivered to Waldorf, Maryland. Hey, check them out, guys. We're gonna have that stuff on Let's Talk Football site.
Don't deliver to Waldorf yet, but my trailer is willing to travel. So if you have a spot where I can park, or if you have any type of company event or even family event you want to rent us out for, you're more than welcome to reach out to me, and we can make that happen. You can find us on Facebook at Zell's Kitchen, ZELLS Kitchen. Instagram is the same thing, ZELLS Kitchen. And you can follow me there and figure out, you can see what I'm doing and where I'm going to be.
So are they able to place orders and everything? Are they able to, I know your truck isn't not ready yet, but in March it will be ready. But as of right now, are people able to place orders with you still and be able to get food?
So currently I'm taking orders on Saturdays. That's the only day I'm able to cook right now because I had to get 10 jobs to pay for this trailer.
I know that's right.
But,
the trailers are expensive.
Yeah, it costs a little bit of money to do it. The food game, it takes a little bit of money to get into. I was not anticipating doing this, so it's not like I've been planning this for a year, 2 years, or saving. It kind of just happened, and I had to go. I had to follow the signs, and the signs were pointing me towards this direction. So I just went with it. And you have to crawl before you walk. So I bought me a trailer in hopes that within a few years I'll have me a brick and mortar restaurant. And this is just the beginning for me. This is just the beginning.
That's what I'm talking about. So they can place the order on Saturday for Taco Tuesday.
No, so I cook on Saturday. All orders are put out on Saturday, so you can pre-order. You can pre-order any day of the week. Right now, I take my orders through Messenger because it's the easiest. So you can message me through at Zell's Kitchen on Facebook or Instagram. I'll take your order that way, and then on Saturday you can pick it up. So I give you a pickup time, and I'll meet you and pick it up. Or after 7 p.m. I do deliveries. I started something out here. I don't really like people drinking and driving, so after 7 p.m. on Saturdays, if you hit me up, I will deliver it to you. It's so you won't try to drive to Taco Bell or anywhere else trying to get something to eat and you've been partying a little bit.
That's key because the Super Bowl is this coming week. So talk to us. I mean, yes. I know you're gonna get hit with orders, man. You want to tell them something? You want to get your first?
Are you taking orders for the Super Bowl? Are you taking orders?
Well, I have to make that decision I have to make that decision because if I do, I have to make sure I'm done in time to see the game.
You can be able to enjoy. Absolutely.
You're right.
So I can be able to enjoy. I'm still debating that. I'm sure I probably will.
Hey, I'm gonna message you. I leave for Australia in like a week. I'm messaging you. I'm gonna message you this like now, so I can get my order for Saturday. I'm gonna message
you need to follow me, and you need to join my cooking group because you'll get to see all the different dishes that I make. And if you like food, you'll really enjoy it. And I can't wait for my trailer to come out because it'll be barbecue and tacos. So birria and
can't go wrong. Can't go wrong with tacos or barbecue.
You cannot go wrong at all.
Nene, I just invited you into the Nova Dad's cooking group.
Thank you. So I can go ahead and look at that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
So now you're in there. So look, while we have you, before we let you go, man, we have to get you to tell us your pick. Who's winning, KC or Tampa Bay? What you got, man?
I got to be honest. A couple of your guests kind of swayed my decision a little bit. See, I always struggle because I always like the underdog.
Yeah.
And I feel like Tom Brady's the underdog in this Super Bowl.
I can see that.
Ooh.
I can see that.
But I don't know how you stop all that firepower on offense that Kansas City has. And there's a couple things that's going to play a factor here. Will Bruce Arians be able to go wit for wit with Andy Reid?
Ooh, yeah, we didn't even talk about the battle of the dynamic coaches.
Right.
I think that matters. Although somehow Doug Peterson outsmarted Bill Belichick in our Super Bowl, but I think it does matter. So you want my prediction? My prediction. This is going to be hard to do because I think
it's tough.
I think going off our conversation earlier, Sean. I got much respect for Tom Brady. I think it's almost impossible to bet against him. He is the Terminator in the flesh.
Like you said it.
What's the score?
But I think that they won't be able to keep up scoring.
Yeah.
I don't think Tampa's going to be able to keep up with the scoring. We see how Kansas City, they can go scoreless for a quarter, 2 quarters. Next thing you know, 35 points.
You're absolutely right.
They did it in the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
So going against the GOAT, and this is going against my gut, I'm going to pick Kansas City for this Super Bowl.
Woo!
Okay.
And it's hard because I love a good story. I almost feel like if Tom wins this Super Bowl in his home stadium, he could almost ride off into the sunset and be the greatest.
Wouldn't even have to play another game.
Never play another game. And for me, it's almost like that's what's going to happen. But it's hard to go against that offense in Kansas City and Andy Reid. He's got it going on, man. And just think, Le'Veon Bell, he's going to play his best game. All those players that are on their team this year that have never
played. That's all that needs to be said. Tariq Hill's going to kill him.
Tariq Hill. So if they can fluster Holmes, if they can hit him, they might have a chance. But I just don't think I just don't think if it's just going point for point, I don't think that Tampa will be able to keep up. Tom Brady made a lot of mistakes last game, and he won't be able to do that this week. It'll cost him.
Let's go. What's the score?
You know what's funny? I was going to say, I forget what score you picked earlier, 32-27 or something like that.
Yeah. Yes.
No, Janae. Whatever score she picked earlier was what I was going to say.
32-24.
Yeah, 32-24. So I think it'll be close at first, and then they'll pull. I think Kansas City will pull away at the end. I just don't think I don't think Tampa will be able to keep up. Their time is like slow and methodical down the field, right? Dark. And Kansas City is touchdown.
Fast. Oh yeah, fast.
Yep.
Just like that. And I just
Travis
don't
Kelce.
keep up.
Hall of
Travis
Famer
Kelce.
already. Travis Kelce is unstoppable.
I'm telling you.
Yep.
It's gonna be hard. I don't know. I definitely picked Tampa, but I agree with you. I mean, because we saw what Buffalo did. Buffalo got up on them early, and then the Chiefs just went 21 in the second quarter. Just
Hey, I'm still sensitive about that, man. Let's not talk about the Bills.
Now, if we're just going, with my gut and what I want to see happen, I want to see Tom Brady win this Super Bowl just to solidify, his head on Mount Rushmore.
Yeah.
Just to solidify his position as the GOAT. I'm a big, huge Joe Montana fan, and this is a big deal.
Yeah.
For me to pass that on to Tom Brady is a huge deal. Huge deal. And to me, he got it. The fact that he even made the Super Bowl this year, I mean, come on, man.
Right.
And I know Tampa was good. Tampa was good already, but I mean, Tom Brady come over and in the Super Bowl just like that.
That's it.
Wow. That's what's up. Yep. Yo, Eddie, man, we so appreciate you being on here, man.
Thank
you. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you guys having me on here. I really do.
Hey, we about to get that good food, y'all. Hey, Zell's Kitchen, follow him.
Yes.
Follow Eddie, Zell's Kitchen.
Yup, ZELLS.
Okay, Zell's Kitchen, guys.
Are you on Instagram too?
Yes, on Instagram, I'm Zell's Kitchen. ZELLS Kitchen.
Okay. Let's go. Follow him. Follow him right now. You want that food? Who don't want no tacos? Come on now.
Everybody wants tacos.
The ribs.
And the ribs. Let's go.
I know. I can't wait for the weather to turn so I can get back out there on the smoker every day again.
Yes.
Woo!
Let's
I
go.
know that's right.
Yep. And
all right, man, Eddie, man,
when I get my trailer open, you guys stop by. First meal's on me.
Hey, you know we're gonna do that. You know we're gonna stop by.
Go.
All right.
Let's go. Hey, thank you, Eddie, so much.
No doubt.
All right, Janae, thank you. My man Sean, deuce. I see you, man. I appreciate everything.
I see you on the round table, baby. I see you at the round table.
I see you at the round table.
All right, baby.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, Eddie.
That's what's up, man. Hey, what a story, man. That's awesome. That is so awesome.
You want to say that again? I went out.
I was saying that was so awesome, man. It's so story.
Yeah, that was incredible. And that's the thing, because we had talked prior to the show, and I didn't know the story. I didn't hear it.
That was beautiful. That was beautiful.
He didn't tell me all that. I love that.
It was just a thought. He could cook. He took a situation where he could have gave up and was like, oh, well, my one business is not really flourishing as much as it was because of the pandemic. But look at him now. Look at him now. Hey, get paper. Let's go.
Yes. So, shout out to Eddie, man. Zell's Kitchen. Definitely get your orders in quick. Janae, I just invited you to the Nova's Dad Cooking. All right.
Put my order in, baby. Put my order in.
Yo, so definitely get at him, because I guarantee people will be coming at him, getting these orders in, because I'm telling you, if you've seen the food, and most of y'all tasted it, it's fire, man. It's amazing.
I can't wait. It's
amazing. We got to go. We will keep it moving. We're at topic number 3. I don't know if y'all saw, but Matthew Stafford got traded, a blockbuster trade, got traded to the Rams for 2 first-rounders and a 3rd-rounder. Janae, we thought he was coming here. Like, what's up, Janae? Like,
So apparently, ladies and gentlemen, there was a whole bunch of offers for Matt Stafford. I mean, Stafford could have went practically to any available team that needed a quarterback right about now. But the biggest problem was what they were willing to give up, right? What you were willing to give up to get Stafford. Everybody that was willing to give up, they were all willing to give up first rounders for him, right? This year, 2021 first round for Matthew Stafford. But the Rams said, no, baby, we'll do it even better. We'll give you 2022, 2023, and this year we'll just throw in our third round for you. So they got a beautiful deal.
Yes.
A beautiful deal. And you get to get Jared Goff with it. So you get all this stuff, and Jared Goff has to come on over.
Now, Janae, can the Lions turn those picks from that trade into on-the-field success? I mean, it's great to have the picks, but you still gotta make the right moves.
You know what? Hey, they're gonna have to. You see that Jared Goff is a decent quarterback, but he's gonna need help. You know this, right?
Yeah.
He had a great squad when he was playing with Cup and all of them. He had a great squad. He's able to do things with players. Now, if you do him like you do Stafford, there's no point. Stafford wanted to leave because you didn't want to bring anybody to help him. So the key is, with all of these draft picks, there's no excuse why you can't get help for this man.
You have to. You absolutely have to. Now,
Jared Goff seems happy about it, though. He definitely said, I'm glad to go to a place where they want me. They respect me.
Right. And they got a new coach, and I think it's Dan Compton, I believe his name is. And then they also got 2 new coordinators from some high-powered offenses. So, Goff might be going into a sleepy good situation because he still has running game. And if they could get him a receiver or two, maybe solidify that line, watch out.
Hey, the thing is, we need to be watching out anyway. We got a dynamic coach now that's going to have Matthew Stafford with a good team. Matthew Stafford needed a good team. This is Matthew Stafford, ladies and gentlemen. He is a great quarterback that played with a horrible, horrible team. This is going to be scary, Sean.
Yeah.
The Rams will not only be where they are now, but they could be better than where they were.
Exactly. And that's why I'm glad you asked that, because does Stafford going there, does he make them instant contenders?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. They were in that game against the Packers. If they had a quarterback, they could have won that game.
Absolutely. We should be worried about what just happened, ladies and gentlemen. It definitely makes the Rams super contenders.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So, and at the end of the day, the question that I think is going to take some time to answer is who won? Was it?
I mean, we can't even say that.
I mean,
yes, we know that. We know Stafford went over to the Rams, but Detroit got a beautiful deal.
Exactly.
You got their quarterback who's not bad, who just played with a broken thumb with the same hand.
Right.
You got that, plus you got 3 rounds of extra picks. Detroit, you got a blessing.
Yeah.
So, I mean, but like you said, it definitely proves that Stafford is worth it. Teams wanted him and were willing to give up first rounders this year. This one.
Yep.
But they were like, no, we'll go even better. We'll give you 22, 23. It's saying something, Sean. It's saying something.
You're absolutely right. And honestly, I agree. Like this year, the things that they have this year, the Lions picks are going to have to, it's the next 2-3 years. So you're building, but this year, next year, the Rams could take it. Like
they sure could.
You see, if things don't change in Seattle, San Francisco, I mean, they might get healthy, but they got a quarterback situation. They might do some things. I mean, they might have to contend with Arizona, but the Rams right now on paper, they might be.
Hey, I can't even be mad at it. Can't even be mad at the trade. But that was like really the first big major trade of this offseason. That's why I said we haven't even seen nothing yet, but because you wait till after the Super Bowl. But for that to happen right now, it's going to be a good offseason. I can feel it.
Oh, I can't wait. And now, as we go into the offseason, I gotta bring in my man who's gonna be our resident Cincinnati Bengals insider, my man Mike Wilson. I gotta bring him on to the show. Mike, what's up, man?
What's up, Mike?
What's up, y'all? What's up?
How you feeling, man?
I'm feeling good, man. Thank you for having me.
Yes,
No,
sir.
that's right, man. Hey, look,
Yes,
you got your gear on. I see you with your gear on.
Yeah, I gotta do a little something, man. You know what I'm saying, for the Who Day Nation. You know.
I know that's. Hey, you know what? It needs to be more ride or die fans like this, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah.
ride or die fan like that, baby.
So Mike, man,
sure.
and you and I talked a little bit before this, man. What's going on in Cincinnati?
Yeah.
You get the #1 draft pick. You get Joe Burrow. He
Right.
plays great. You know
Worth
what I mean?
it. Worth the pick.
Right,
Yeah.
definitely worth the pick. And with the help he had, he did a great job. Sad injury at the end of the year, but like, where is he now? Is he recovering?
Yeah,
well?
I mean, you know, from what I've been hearing, you know, it's been nothing but positive, you know, news, man. He's ahead of schedule. He anticipates, you know, being ready for the start of the season, start of training camp.
Yes.
You know, and that's what's got everybody excited once again, you know, that it's not an injury that's gonna, you know, keep him out for, you know, parts of the, you know, next season. And it's crazy that you said that because, you know, like we had kind of mentioned the other day, you know, I saw this article about, you know, a potential landing spot for Cam Newton being, you know, the Cincinnati Bengals. And I'm like, you know, that to me, that doesn't make sense. You know,
Right.
what you know, there's so many other areas, man, that
y'all need gas.
that we have to fill in order to, you know, be able to compete with the Baltimores and the Clevelands now, you know, and the Pittsburgh. And it's even crazy to say the Clevelands now because, you know, for so long, you know, that wasn't really an issue.
Exactly.
You know, so
It
now,
gives you hope. It gives
Right.
you hope.
yeah. So now you got a situation where you're looking up at 3 teams now. You know,
Yeah.
Pittsburgh always finds a way to be relevant, you know, every single year. And as long as they got that big number 7 back there, man, you know, he finds ways to make it happen.
Absolutely.
You know, it's going to be difficult for this, you know, upcoming because they got a lot of free agents, man. They got a lot of guys that are going to be, commanding big money. So they got some decisions to make. You know what I'm saying?
But does it prove the fact that sometimes it's good to hold on? I know it causes controversy when you have a veteran quarterback that's been there forever and then you bring somebody in. But after the injury, does it prove that you kind of should stay with the veteran, maybe put him on the back end because injury is so common? Do you think it would have been more comfortable for y'all to lose? Well, not really, I know, because you guys weren't in a position to actually go to the playoffs. But if you were, it would have helped to have Andy Dalton back there just in case. You know, you don't lose your #1 pick, not have anybody to go to if you were in a position.
Yeah, you know, but see that ship has sailed, man. They did Andy Dalton so wrong.
Wrong.
You know, he wasn't.
Wrong.
That wasn't. Yeah, he was on his way
He
out.
should have retired the end. He didn't have much help.
Right.
Yeah,
but you know,
Major receiver consistently, but that's it. And he's had injuries.
Yeah, definitely. You know, the thing about the Bengals, man, you know, and I've said this before, you know, we draft well. That was one of the highlights of the Marvin Lewis era, man. Marvin and you know, Duke Tobin, man, they were an awesome, duo, man, when it came to, you know, evaluating and drafting talent. You know, our draft picks played, man. We didn't have a lot of bust, you know what I'm saying, that just didn't pan out. You know, we had guys, man, that, you know, first round draft picks, third round, late round picks, man, that saw the field.
Yeah.
You know, guys like Geno Atkins, guys like, you know, Carl Lawson.
Oh, yeah.
You know, that, you know, were third and fourth round picks that are out there balling and making a difference. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I feel like, you know, reaching for a Cam Newton, I just don't think that really makes sense. And according to this article, this particular blog said, you know, they predicted this for the second year in a row. They predicted this last year too. Obviously, you know what I'm saying, that didn't happen. But I don't really understand the point of it really this year either. I mean, we got free agents right now, like, once again, I'll say the name again, Carl Lawson and William Jackson and Mackenzie Alexander, guys like that who, you know, now, you know, Alexander has some injuries. William Jackson's a former first round pick, man. He's proven he's a playmaker when he's on the field. That's one of the issues too with the Bengals. You know, it's been guys being injured. You know, high level, high, draft picks, man. It just, it's about just getting them, on the field. If they're able to get on the field, most of the time, they're productive. So, I think that, it's just, we just got to prioritize. Right now, we know that we got a franchise quarterback.
Yes.
A guy that can get it done. If there's going to be a person that can get us to the promised land, it's going to be him. And so
it is. He's good.
Yeah. So we have to.
Very good.
Yeah, we have to, surround him with as much talent as
possible. Treat him like you treated Andy Dalton, because Andy Dalton is good. He was definitely good. He did what he needed to do with what he had to work with.
Exactly.
Multiple times. Times. I mean, there's times we didn't even think that you guys would get to the playoffs, and you got there with Andy.
Right.
So I just want with Burrows, I need to make sure that you guys are going to make that man great by putting things around him to make it happen. Because if not, you're wasting his career.
Yeah, and exactly. Because not only do we have Joe Burrow, we got Mixon, who I think is a great running back. I think he's one of the best right now in the NFL. Young guy. If we can get an offensive line that can just mash and just move people, he's gonna run the daylight, man. T. Higgins, is a baller. Michael Thomas, kind of stepped in a little bit to show, what he can do. We got pieces, man. We just got to make a few more, additions here and there. And I think we can be right there, man. It's not like we were getting blown out every week,
Absolutely. In all the games.
Yeah.
And remember, y'all shut down Mr. TikTok dancer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Juju, when he came and tried to do all that,
took him down.
Y'all got promise. I mean, and y'all have a good and remember that wasn't even with Burrow. That was with the backup quarterback.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too. I think he's shown that he can handle that. So having to bring in Cam Newton, I don't think you really need to do that. Zach Taylor's supposed to be
what you need. It's wasting money. No.
Yeah. Zach Taylor is the quarterback coach, man. He's the guru. So, if it happens to be that Burrow's not ready to go at the beginning of the season, then it's gonna have to be next man up. Maybe Finley can step in there and just continue what he was doing.
He did not do bad.
Yeah. And with an improved offensive line where you can run the ball, you never know, man.
Cam's not
just hold it down.
I want to see Cam go somewhere, but that's not where he needs to go. That's not.
Yeah.
I'm with you. That is not where he need to go.
Yeah, I love Cam too, man. I just don't think that's the best situation for him.
No.
But you don't need to come there. No, he don't need to do that.
He could go to Washington though. I wouldn't mind him flopping at Washington.
Not at all. He's coming to Dallas. Let him go see y'all, man. Go ahead.
Here you go. We don't want that controversy. Trust me. Right. Gary don't want no more heat.
Right.
So we will get reports soon with Dak getting his contract, bandages and all.
Right.
We don't want no more heat with that situation.
Let's go.
That's right.
So while we have you on here, obviously Super Sunday's coming up, man. So what's your pick, man? What's your pick?
You got?
What you got?
Yeah. Well, man, I'm from the Midwest, man. I'm from Cincinnati, and so I've seen a lot of Big Ten football in my day.
Right.
And I've seen a lot of Tom Brady all the way through college, being a University of Michigan football fan.
Yeah.
I've seen a lot of him, and it's hard to go against him. Like my man Eddie that came on before me. By the way, I'm glad I didn't come on right like within minutes after him, because I kind of had to recover, because I went to his Instagram account, man, and I saw all that food and all that, man. And
I was swiping on my other phone over here like, damn, that food look good.
Man, I'm telling you. You know what I'm saying? But so I'm gonna have to find out where he is, and
we're gonna make that work. He's gonna have orders. He gonna have orders.
Set it up.
Right. Yeah. So I think that it's hard to go against Tom Brady, just because we've seen something with him that I don't think we've ever seen before.
Never.
In football. Just that
Never.
era of dominance with one particular player. Having said that, I think that we might have another young guy that is just kind of blossoming into that next dude.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think it might be his time, man.
Woo!
I think Patrick Mahomes, two-part. So I'm going to go with the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are going to win. I think the Chiefs are going to win 31-24. And from this Super Bowl win, Patrick Mahomes just completely goes through the stratosphere. He is hands down.
Agreed.
Yeah, he beats Tom Brady. It's he's hands down that guy. I love Aaron Rodgers is a bad, like, hey, Stephen A. Aaron Rodgers is a bad man. The dude just had a 48 touchdown, 5-pick season. You know what I'm saying? They probably should have beat Tampa Bay, truthfully. You know what I mean? But Patrick is young. He's got a squad around him of young, just straight nasty killers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All them boys are young, man. And they're all in their prime, and they're all hungry. They recognize that they're in their moment. They know they're in their window. You know what I'm saying? And so I think I'm gonna go with the Chiefs, man. I think I'm going with the Chiefs.
Oh, I like that. Oh, I like that pick. I like that. Now look, before we let you go, man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You already know I've been working with y'all on the podcast. But man, I'm gonna give you a little minute to talk about the business, man. Talk about the Teacher Monster Club, man.
Yeah, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, so Janae, you know about it too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so the Teacher Monster Club, man, that started from an idea my wife Latoya came up with. It's actually all derives from a book she wrote, The Teacher Monster Club, which you could get, Amazon, you know what I'm saying, Walmart, all those places, wherever you can, just look it up, type it in, you can find it. It's wherever you buy books. But it started with that, and then from there it just kind of blossomed into a full-fledged business where we have a podcast that we do, that you can wherever you stream, wherever you find. We got our YouTube channel, the Teacher Monster Club TV, where you can watch our podcast now, through StreamYard, which we're using right now.
Yes,
that StreamYard has been a game changer. But we just started our second season, so that's up and running now. Woo! But we it's all about empowering educators, spotlighting educators, and helping them find the best way, the best practice to build relationships with their students. Right. And we feel that is pivotal in getting student achievement, buy-in with the community, buy-in with parents, and we just feel that that's really, really important, and we feel it's actually the most important way to conduct yourself and work with students and the youth. So we got a couple different arms, man. We're our co-founders, Latoya, my wife, and Kat Hughes are going to be doing a presentation next month. Yeah, with the National Best Practice Conference. So that was a really big shot in the arm for us, man. We're really, really excited about that. So they're going to do a presentation on cultural responsiveness, what I'm saying, in the classroom, and how that can be used to build relationships with your students, because it's all about America, man, is more of a melting pot than it's ever been. Exactly. And being culturally responsive, and culturally in tune with your students, it's just a great way to not only help you build a better relationship with them, but help them build better relationships amongst themselves. Exactly. Right. So when they get out and they matriculate through, through the ranks and actually get out into the world, then they're more well-rounded. They're more cultured. They got more, experience with, the environment that they'll probably be going into.
Yep.
So
Yes.
that's what it is, man. The Teacher Monster Club. We're all on social media, man.
Awesome.
At the Teacher Monster
that
Club.
is totally awesome, man. I mean, what a vision. A lot of people talk about the students, and of course, we care about the students because, of course, I mean, this is who you guys teach. But the teachers are so important. Teachers are so valuable, and we have to make sure their mind is not. Imagine, of course, the kids are going crazy, but imagine one teacher with all this different stuff going on. Your platform is just so needed right now.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Yeah, we got resources for teachers. Please check us out, theteachermonsterclub.com. We got free resources, blogs. I mean, the whole nine, man. We got merch.
Yep.
Come on there, cop some merch, man. T-shirts, coffee mugs, hoodies, whatever you want, man.
So it's
got that for you.
teachermonsterclub.com.
Yeah, theteachermonsterclub.com. Yep.
Let me I'll put it right here on the
bottom. Yeah, please
come so everybody can
check us out, man.
All right, it's on that bottom ticker.
Yeah, there it is.
Teachermonsterclub.com, ladies and
gentlemen.
There
we go.
Let's
We're
go.
Right there.
Yo,
I'm so appreciative, man. You guys, man. I've been peeping y'all for a while now. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all energy, man. Janae, I heard that you were moving, but Australia, that's crazy. I mean,
man, yeah.
So how is this
crazy.
How is this gonna work?
Hey, we're still gonna make it work. So the thing is, this is why my co-host is a genius. He's doing all of these side other podcasts while I get down there, get comfortable. Once I get down there, then we're actually going to switch the day of the show.
Yeah.
Okay.
Technically, if we did the show on today in Australia, it's already 9:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So if we do it on a Saturday evening, that way it's Sunday morning for me.
Yep.
Saturday evening for the crew. We'll get more viewers. People will want to watch because, of course, during the weekday, you got so much stuff going on. Yep. But a Saturday evening podcast is what is the future. But Sean, all these podcasts that you guys are doing now, the Roundtable, the Washington football podcast, this is freaking amazing because it'll give me time to get adjusted. We got so many behind the scenes stuff to talk about and then be ready for next season. I can't even wait.
Well, I'll tell you, man, that's incredibly dope, man. I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
I don't know anybody that's ever moved to Australia before. So that's a first.
Yeah.
But man, that is absolutely incredible, man.
It feels cool when people say that. Like people are like, oh man, I never known anybody to move out there. And it's like, yeah, now you know somebody. You know somebody going out there now.
Yeah.
When somebody say you know somebody in Australia, I absolutely do know somebody in Australia.
Word. That's what's up. Yeah.
Yo, man, Mike, appreciate you, man.
Thank you so much, Mike.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Hey, and I look forward to talking to you on the roundtable. I am going to catch some shows. Trust me.
All right, bet. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's go. All right,
buddy.
All right.
Woo!
That's what I'm talking about, man.
Let's go.
Look at these successful businesses that are starting.
Yes.
And come on, Teachers Monster Club. We got Zell's Kitchen. Come on now.
Yes. I love that. Hey guys, like we said, like we've always said, we're using this platform not only to promote what we're doing, but to promote you, what you got going on, man.
Whatever
we're all about we're all about lifting y'all up, man. So y'all got something y'all need to share. If y'all are trying to sit here and start your business and you need it, we're right here with you, man. You shout us out. We'll holler at you. Now look, Nene, do you want to go into, does that make me crazy, or do you want to do this question?
Let's go ahead and put the question out there because people have been wondering. So listen, we're giving away a $50 prize for the Monday after the Super Bowl. A $50 prize for the Monday after the Super Bowl. And I'm so glad that you guys decided to be on this show today because now you get to know what the trivia question is. It's going to take a while for you guys to maybe figure it out because it's not an answer that you can just go and look up. But the question that we're going to use for our $50 trivia, how many episodes in total, not just season 3, how many episodes in total do you think Let's Talk Football has? Now, me and Sean already know the answer.
Yep.
You guys are going to be hitting us up. We're going to make a post after the show asking you guys. We want you guys to comment how many episodes you think that we had all the seasons combined, all the episodes. So if you get the answer right, we will announce it on the Super Bowl show. And you'll get that $50 prize, baby.
$50.
Or if you don't get it right on the money, we're going to pick the closest person. We will have a track on who is guessing. Please wait for the post to come up, and please post your answer on that post so we can keep track on who had the closest answer. How many episodes in total for all 3 seasons does Let's Talk Football have?
Woo-hoo.
Let's go.
You're going to have to do some research, ladies and gentlemen.
Research down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Go.
All right, man. We're getting to the end of the show, and that close time, Kat, if you want to come in here. It's, you know, it's one of y'all's favorite times of the show. Again, that live show.
Does that make me crazy? If you guys don't know, me and Sean get to come up with some crazy things to say. Now, as you can see, we got Kat going ahead and bringing us Heard That Make Me Crazy. Jovan wanted to do one. It doesn't have to be us. Everybody can think you're crazy. So we're going to give you an opportunity to do it. Kat, let's go. Does that make me crazy?
Well, this is what's going to happen. You know my boy, Stafford.
Tears.
I'm not tears on my pillow. I'm not even kidding. This is what's going to happen. Mark my words. I'm serious.
Okay.
Mark my words. Next year, he's taking his team to the Super Bowl.
Whoa!
Think about it. The curse of the Lions is no longer with him. He no longer has to have everyone wearing like a paper bag over his head. They're going to the Super Bowl, baby. Mark my words.
Wow, you heard it
Stafford's
here
doing
first,
it.
ladies and gentlemen. Catherine Hughes has said it. It is going down. Matthew Stafford will be in the Super Bowl is what she is saying.
Wow.
Wow. Wow.
That's all I can say is wow. You know?
Man, Sean.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think she's crazy.
It's possible. It's very possible. Up. Can't hear it.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we're good.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen. I just don't know if that's going to happen.
Nah. We'll see. Nene, what you got?
All right. So for my Does That Make Me Crazy? I was so glad that we had Mike on here to talk about another quarterback that got hurt. I'm calling the quarterback comeback next year. We got to see Alex Smith come back, show the world that he still got it. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's going to be a beautiful situation where Dak Prescott and Burrows comes back to compete for comeback players of the year because they're going to do so well that I truly believe both quarterbacks will be in the playoffs next year.
What?
I believe.
Wow.
I believe.
Okay. I like that. I like that one. I like that one a lot. For me, does that make me crazy? There was a man, we called him the Magic Man. Fitz Magic.
Okay.
Started off this year, did his thing, had Miami doing great, and then the coach decided to go another direction. Fitz is going to be a free agent this year.
Don't say it.
Does that make me crazy? Fitz Magic will not only circulate his way to the Midwest. Oh no, Fitz Magic is going to Detroit. He's going to replace Goff, and Fitz Magic is taking the Lions to the playoffs.
Fitzmagic is gonna go to Detroit and take them to the playoffs.
Let's go.
Wow.
Let's
So
go.
golf is just literally gonna be put on the back burner.
Hey, once the magic comes in, you just gotta let it take over.
Wow, Sean. Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Right?
Man. Okay. All right. Well, if we're doing this, we're doing this.
Come on in.
Does that make me crazy?
Yeah.
That there are probably be about 5 teams that we all knew were not going to be great this year. About 5 teams that just bare minimum. Detroit was one of them. The Jets was one of them. The Cincinnati was one of them. San Francisco was one of them. And I think somebody else, can't even think about who it is. But out of the bad teams that we had this year that are going to be on the bottom 5 to become the first 5 to be able to pick from the draft, I feel like each of those teams will have 8 wins next year. Each of those teams that we all said that are so comfortable with being at the bottom, started from the bottom.
Yeah.
I feel like each of those teams, all the ones I mentioned, Detroit, you saying they're going to the daggone playoffs. Detroit's going to get 8 wins. Jets are going to get 8 wins. Cincinnati's going to get 8 wins. San Francisco, as depleted as they were this year, they're going to get their 8 wins. It's going to be all right. The bottom 5 will end up getting 8 wins.
Oh.
Yeah. We're switching it up. If the Browns can change the world and turn around, if the Bills, if we can talk about these teams, don't sleep on these other teams, and that'll be for my next segment for you to end. But don't sleep.
Oh yeah. Now look, really quick. I see Nick. I know he was trying to get in here earlier. I'm gonna get him on here to give me just a quick. Oh wait, no, I guess no, that's not. All right. Are you good? Yeah? Yay or nay? Yeah, all right. Nick, you good?
Yeah, what's going on?
There we go.
Nick. Nick,
hello, Janae,
all right,
how
man.
are you?
Give us real
Good,
quick,
how are
man.
you, my man?
I'm doing well, thank you. It's Monday. I just got home from work, so my hair looks frazzled. Don't mind that.
Hey, look good to me.
Go.
Look good to me.
Thanks, darling. I appreciate that.
Hey, and tune in. Hey, Nick is one of the ones on the Let's Talk Football roundtable, man. I'm telling you, we're gonna go on actually after this, and we've got some information on these trades.
That's some dynamic people on the show, man.
I'm telling you.
Thank you. That's very nice of you to say.
We're making it happen. All right, so real quick, Nick, I got to get your Super Bowl picks. Who's winning? What's the score?
Well, as I may have mentioned before, for those of you who listen to all your shows, I'm finding it very hard to bet against Tom Brady this year. Just with everything that he's trying to prove, trying to prove that he can win without Belichick, that he in fact was the reason that they won and not Big Bill and his potent defensive mind, whatever you want to say. He's playing it. He's got a home game for one. That never happens in the history of Super Bowl. Like, you get a home game, which again, a lot of people may not think that's an advantage, but now for the last 2 weeks, you practice at home. Like, you don't have to travel anywhere. You don't have to do nothing. You just have to stay there, practice, do your thing right. Be comfortable with yourself. Exactly. And I'm telling you, I will tell you this. You can't, when you talk about cementing a legacy, you can't help but think that Tom is like, hey, look, let's look at it this way. If I can go out here and beat little Patty Mahomes, who everybody's talking about, if he wins, he'll be in the conversation of greatest quarterback ever.
Yep.
Tom's like, hold my beer for a moment, because I'm gonna show this kid what it takes to be a legend in this
He's like,
game.
I ain't ready
I'm
for y'all
gonna
to
show you
that next
how I'm gonna show you how I'm gonna win my 7th Super Bowl in 10 tries, and then you tell me who the greatest of all time is.
Exactly.
So as I told you, I'm having a hard time, even though I know Patrick's resume. I know what the kid can do. I've watched him play. There's no doubt this kid can be great for years to come. He could be, he could be the next Tom Brady for the next, if he stays healthy, for the next 10 years or so.
Absolutely.
This kid could be phenomenal. Break all the passing records, all that. He can do all that.
Yes.
But for this particular moment, 2021, February 7th, coming up in 6 days, you're playing Tom Brady, my friend. You are playing, even again, this, Sean. Was never a big Patriots fan. Tom Brady, quarterback from Michigan, not my cup of tea. I'm a Bears guy.
Okay.
But you never can deny talent, and you can never deny when a guy goes off the way he has in his career and still playing at 43.
Yeah.
I just can't bet against him. So I'm taking Tom with the +3 right now. It's 3 points for those of you who do spreads, who play the lines and all that. Right now it's still 3 points. So it's +3 for Tampa. So I would take Tom in the 3. And as I said before, I think it'll go back and forth. We might see, hopefully we'll see some scoring because we don't want another 10-6 Super Bowl. No. But I said 34-28, Tom, coming out on top. 6-point victory. That's what I predict.
Okay.
Let's go.
That's where I'm at.
34-28. You heard it from Nick. You heard it.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Nick. No problem. I'm ready to see the game. Can we play tomorrow?
Right, exactly.
Yes, let's do it right now.
All right, All right, Nick. I'm gonna holler at you.
We'll see you in a bit. Janae, have a good night. Sean, I'll see you in a bit.
You too, my man. You too.
Take it easy, guys.
All right, bud. Let's go.
I like it, man. I watched the podcast. I watched both of them, and I hated when y'all was talking about Washington.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I watched them. I watched these podcasts. They are amazing. You think Let's Talk Football is amazing? Watch these spinoffs, man. They are freaking amazing. And please, you may be missing out on some extra bonus stuff on those that we're not talking about in here. That's the purpose of the Roundtable and the Washington Football Podcast. If you want to be a part, please hit us up. This is awesome. If you love football, you have your facts together, get on here. This is what we're doing.
Yeah. Guys, we're giving you that platform. Like we said, we're trying to lift y'all up. We're trying to give y'all a chance to do exactly what we're doing right now. Y'all are talking to us. Y'all are listening to us. You might as well just get involved. I mean, let's do it.
Absolutely.
Let's do it. Hey, with that, man, we're going to go right into the down and dirty before we close out here. Nene, let me hit this real quick. Actually, for real quick, I got to say, Tanner, man, he actually got an accident.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
he actually got an accident. Messed his ankle up pretty bad. But and Nick, I know you and I were just watching, the Royal Rumble with him last night. We was just meeting up with him, man. He slipped on some ice on the back road, got an accident. He's okay. His girl was in the car. She's okay. Everything's good. Thank God. Thank God. But I say that to say, and I'm not trying to, put his business out, but I definitely, I need y'all to send the prayers, man. I need y'all to just, because the car was really messed up. So there's transportation issue right now. So send the prayers, man, and let's try to work something out to help him out. But I say that to say, guys, a lot of times we get caught up in the mundane everyday. It's just, I'm on autopilot. I'm going through the motions. I got to work here for X amount of hours. I got to do this. I got to do that. And you tend to miss out on stuff like we saw today. You tend to miss out on the Zell's Kitchen or the fact that we got Mike and the Teacher Monster Club and Kat with the convention and the things that she's doing. You miss out on Nick and Abdul and Delilah and all these people all trying to do things. Guys, take a minute, like we said, and smell the roses. Appreciate people. Appreciate other people's success. I mean, come on now. My partner is going. I'm pointing to her. My partner is going to Australia. Are y'all kidding me right now? This is blowing up, guys. And I'm telling you this right now. You got to appreciate the fine details, the little things, even things that might look as if, oh, this is awful and this is terrible. You got to get out of your own way, essentially. And I'm prime example of this. I'm prime example. Nate, you know me we go way back,
forever.
And a lot of times before this, I was so very self-conscious in what people thought of my opinion and what people thought of the facts. And if I got something wrong, they're going to jump on me and this and that. And one of the things I learned, especially through this pandemic, I'm glad Eddie was talking about the pandemic. one of the things I learned in this is that when everything was shut down, a lot of people were out of work. A lot of people were really struggling. And I was blessed to be able to still have a job and my career and everything still going good. But one of the things I thought was, while we have this time, we got to come to a mind where we want to create, where we want to stop waiting for things to happen. We want to make things happen. We want to do that, guys. And look, and also when you see somebody else doing something, even if you're going through something and it's hard to see past your stuff, take your time out and celebrate them. Because I'm telling you, if you celebrate other people's blessings, you'll be surprised on how those trickle down on you, guys. You gotta celebrate people, guys. We're in this for you guys. Janae and I, we doing all this just to try to, give you guys voice, give you an opportunity to be out here, man. And so we celebrate, and I'm celebrating my partner because she's a flipping rock star right now. I'm just trying
Let's go, boy. Let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, so for my down and dirty, man, I was sitting down having a conversation and got on to how did Let's Talk Football even start. And it's so crazy. I'm so glad Sean said that. It's because, when you have a vision about something and you think, oh man, this could happen, but I don't know, who would I ask and who would you talk to talk about this vision? I had a vision of I wanted to do a talk show about Let's Talk Football, right? Didn't know the concept of the Let's Talk Football name, none of that, right? I just knew what I wanted. And I knew the perfect person to ask, right? So I asked Sean. I asked literally the guy that I would talk to every day about sports. Every day. Monday, he came in pumped about what happened on Sunday. Right? And I went to him and I'm like, hey, I want to do this podcast. Yo, it was like Say No More, right? He had the same vision as me already.
Yeah.
We just didn't even know that we weren't even thinking on the same page. Yep. I say all that to say you never know what your vision is and you're so excited about in your head. You won't know if it can work unless you say it and get it out of your mouth. Tell somebody. If I would have never walked up to Sean and said, yo, I want to do a podcast. What you think about that, doing that with me? He would have never even known that that's what I wanted to do. And the whole time when I said it to him, that's what he wanted to do.
Yep. That's
so we started a show based off of both of our passions, both of us wanting to do this, both of us having mass communications brains. We're so talkative and radio and television personality already.
Yep.
And we were the perfect people to get together to talk about what we love. And I say that if you have a vision and you wanted to come out and you wanted to flourish, start talking about it. You never know who you're in the midst of that can help you get to where you want to be. Look at Let's Talk Football now. We got 300 members. 300 members. The goal that we wanted to hit,
let's go.
We got there.
Let's go.
The spinoff shows. Look at us now. We got a freaking page on Facebook.
Yep.
Look at us 3 seasons later, 3 years later. We are so flourishing. And it would have never happened had me and Sean not shared our dreams together.
Yep. Whoop.
Sorry.
Good. Yeah.
So you do it. Spread your dream. Tell somebody about it because you never know who you're around that's got the same daggone vision that wants to make your dream come true, and y'all can do it together.
Let's go. I love it.
On that. Drop the mic, baby. Drop the mic. Look at me and Sean. We are the true testament of following our dreams, talking to each other about what we wanted.
Yep.
And now it's happening. We have a podcast. We got people listening. We got people wanting to join. We got roundtables. We got Washington football talk. Come on now.
Yeah.
The sky's the limit. And it's all because we all share the same passion about football.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? We start a page. Delilah starts getting on there. She starts putting up stuff. I mean, this is what it's all about. We bringing out stuff and people. They bringing their talents to the table.
Exactly.
This is where it's supposed to happen. We got people getting on a round table because they're excited to talk about sports, their teams. It would have never happened had me and Sean not had that vision. Talk to each other about it.
Yep.
Now look at us now. I can't even I can't even fathom that if you have a dream, talk to somebody, because it could be the same situation where we're in now. Now it's flourishing. The dream is happening. I'm so excited.
Let's go. Get on board.
Let's go.
Get on board. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, hey, real quick, I'll piggyback off of that. Every time I remember all throughout my youth and all throughout times, I would always pray, God, let me have a platform. Let me have a place to testify, to speak my testimony. And this, I was telling my mom the other day, this is it. This is our platform. Like, let's go. Ooh, yes.
From the vision that we talked about, just being school teachers and having a passion every Monday to be pumped up.
Yep.
I mean, but we literally at the school that me and Sean was at, we had a group of people. Rest in peace to some of those people, because some of those people aren't even here anymore. But we used to have conversations at our job about sports, about football every single Monday, because we were so pumped up. And the reaction that they got from talking about football is the reaction that's catching on all over. People love to talk about this sport. I'm so excited that we started this page.
Yes. Yes. Hey, we only going up from here, ladies and gentlemen. We're only going up from here. Straight up.
Let's go.
So there it is. But look, all right, man, it's been another amazing show. We've been on here. We thank all the guests that came on. Abdul, Nick, Eddie, Mike, Delilah. You know what I mean? Hey, shout out to all y'all.
Shout out
y'all
to all of them.
You know, we love y'all for real, for real. Hey, Super Bowl's in a week, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go. 6 days.
6 days.
Let's go. Hey,
let's go.
We are so glad y'all tuned in. Thank y'all so much. See y'all next Monday to talk about the best Super Bowl that we've ever seen.
Let's
Get
go.
your $50 prize. How many episodes has Let's Talk Football had in 3 seasons? Get your $50 prize. Hey, we'll see y'all in 6 days. Hey, I am Janae Strother.
I'm Sean Spencer.
And you already know it's Let's Talk Football.
Football.
Let's go.
See y'all next week.
See y'all next week, baby.